racks when I'm talking. I got that water on me like a faucet. I wear the trap till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking. Get fresh, getting dressed in the car. Hey, what's up, man? This is the Jump Around podcast. When we jump from here there to a little bit of everywhere. And today, man, I got a good old friend with me today, a special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, big dog.
What's going on with y'all, man? This is Tim right here, Y'all, I guess a lot of y'all know me from the trucking game and shit. So, my partner, he told me to come through, tell you a little bit about it or whatever.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
I had to get you in here, man, because, I know you from back in the day. I was able to watch this man personally come from day one, ground zero, all the way up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to see somebody out there grew up with somewhere to see him do that, man. So go ahead and tell a little bit about where you're from and, you know what I'm saying, where you grew up and all that.
Man, to be honest with you, Bump, I'm technically from Dixieana. I mean, grew up on Albert Drive, Old Wire, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, Colombian basically, you know what I'm saying? So been Colombian, man, all my life, man. I had part ways a little bit from Columbia, got to get out the city, whatever, I be here a lot still, because, my business is here and shit like that. So, yeah.
Damn right. So everybody know you with truck and shit. So go ahead and let the folks know, do you have your own trucking business, right? Or
I got my own trucking business,
Go ahead and let them know the name of it just in case they might need
Grand Logistics, Grand Logistics,
Grand Logistics, damn right. So how long you been doing that?
Shit, since what, 2015, man.
2015?
Yep.
Damn right.
Well, I got my CDL in 2015. I did my own thing. What I did, I started driving. I saved my bread up. I like, dang, my pops, he was always in the trucking business and shit. I like, man, let me go ahead and get my own truck or whatever. So I got my own truck. I think I ran like a year, bro. A year and a half. Saved my bread up. And then I went and did, they call it a lease purchase. You could buy a truck through a company, zero down, no credit check, whatever. But you got a high-ass truck payment. Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah.
Well, I say you make sure
okay,
yeah. I'm about to say, that's some shit I ain't never heard.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
You said it was a what?
A lease purchase.
Lease purchase.
Yeah.
Now what?
Basically, it's like you go contract for a company, and then they'll sell you a truck in return, but you got to run that freight. And then, you after like 3-4 years or whatever, you own the truck. You know what I'm saying? So it's a zero down, no credit check, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, don't do that, man. I'm my own man, so I don't never listen to what nobody else say. I mean,
Facts.
People know that about me. They'll be like, man, this nigga hard-headed. I mean, I ain't saying nobody can't tell me nothing, but I mean,
man, you gotta make your own decision.
Yeah, I'm my own man, so, I'm gonna take chances. So I took the chance, saved the bread up. I was making anywhere from like $1,800 to start.
Yeah.
And then I started making like $2,500 a week.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, damn, I'm racking in 10 racks, you know what I'm saying, a month. I thought that was bread at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I just saved my bread up. Instead of paying that truck off, I was like, fuck it. I went and found me a truck on like Marketplace. I think it was Craigslist at the time. You know, it wasn't Marketplace, wasn't booming like that.
About Craigslist,
bro.
I forgot about that shit.
I found a truck for like $11,000 or some shit like that. Went there, Tennessee, bought the truck from the man. I ran that truck for like 3 years. I ain't had no problems out of it, bro. I mean, I had basic stuff, you know what I'm saying? Truck, you gonna have basic stuff.
Right.
But I ran that truck, man. With your own truck, you make more money because you don't got that high payment coming out. So once I started paying cash, for the truck, I was running, man. I was doing 6 figures a year is what I'm getting at.
Right.
Easy. Like close to netting that, you know what I'm saying?
Like off rip?
Off rip. Because I mean, once you got your own truck, I mean, you could do, $2,000-3,000 a week, you know what I'm saying? Or more, just depending on what you get. But man, I ended up, having kids, you know what I'm saying? Life happened. I don't want to run the road no more. So I said, boy, it got to be something else I could do to get out of the truck, but still make some bread. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because don't get me wrong, I put my time in. You can't just hop in the game, think you about to get rich. That's what anything though.
So how long did you drive for somebody else before you got your own shit?
I'm gonna say like a year, right at a year.
That's
a little over a year, yeah. A little over a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
That boy ran up quick, man.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, I always been a hustler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't toot my own horn or nothing like that. But I mean, I think I got my bragging rights, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
for sure. You got your bragging rights.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm never content. Like I'm never happy with where I'm at. I'm always want more. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you supposed to be, bro. A lot of people get content and they feel like if they get content and just stay right here, they'll stay right here. No, once you get content, you get right here, you start doing this.
Exactly. And see, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, just like a job, man. A job will give you a salary, $35,000, $40,000. I was that dude. I was working for this alarm company before I started driving, right?
Yeah.
I was making like $40 a year. I was making, you know what I'm saying? I I ain't knocking nobody because at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that at all, by no means. And I never think I'm better than the next, you know what I'm saying, next man or female, whatever. That's never the case. But what I'm getting at is don't ever be too comfortable. Because I remember I was making that 40,000. You know, I had my own place, own spot, car, whatever. I was like, okay, I'm making decent money. I'm saving money. But it's so much more out there if you just take that chance, bro.
Right.
And I was always nervous. What happened was my boss man was like, hey man, come make some money. You know, we slow right now. Go clean your truck out or whatever. You know, I was like, all right, cool. So I'm cleaning my truck out, taking my time, you know, like, damn, I'm about to get this easy, you know. I think I'll make like 2 something a day or whatever it might be. I'm about to get this easy money. Came back. He's like, all right, man, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to let you go. I'm like, damn. What I do? Like, he was like, well, you was on one of the jobs a little too long or whatever. He was like, it took you. Now, this was back, I don't know if you remember before, like, I-26 got wide, like, over there by the mall, Harbison.
Yeah.
Before they did all, this was like 2014 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, when it was narrow as hell.
Yeah, narrow as hell. So traffic would be bad around 5.
Right.
So I was on the way out there to a job around like 4-ish, something like that. Traffic was bad, bro. I had to go to Chapin to fix this lady alarm system on
Shit.
Yeah, she was staying on the lake or whatever. So, you know, long story short, I left. He was like, all right, make sure you log your time or whatnot. Long story short, they fired me over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They ended up hiring somebody. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they got you out there.
Yeah, they got me out of the way to put somebody else in there. You know, I wasn't tripping. I mean, I was.
That was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it was a blessing, bro, because, you know, that made me realize, you know what I'm saying, moving forward, you know, I'm going to do my own thing. So, I mean, I didn't do it initially, but I ended up going, you know what I'm saying?
That planted out.
Hopping in, yeah, let me get my CDL. Let me go ahead and do my own thing. My pops was in the game, so, you know, he kind of led me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, went, got my CDL, ran it for about a year. I started doing hazmat because I was doing flatbed. I lost a lot of weight doing flatbed. I got cut up and all. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's a lot of work.
Was doing that.
Yeah, but I got I got cut up and everything. And so, long story short, I ended up doing flatbed. I was making, you know, it wasn't the best money. I quit because I went from Columbia to Houston. Bro, no lie, my check was $700.
What?
I've been in the truck, bro, $700, bro.
From here to
Houston, bro, as a company driver. I was like, ain't no way.
Damn,
yeah,
that's like
bro.
what,
I was like, what the hell? I could have worked at McDonald's or something, made that. Yeah, I used to work at a bank before that. So I'm gonna tell you another thing. I quit my job at the bank.
Yeah, job.
Yeah, I always work at a bank, man. I was fresh out of high school, bro.
You got a job at a bank fresh out of high school?
Well, no, let me take that back. I used to work for Teleperformance coming out.
Yeah.
That over there on the river.
I used to work everybody work there.
Yeah, everybody and mama to work there. I went there, bro. I stayed there for like 3 months. I was like, boy, I can't do this shit right here. This shit ain't it. Like it wasn't no money. I thought I made like $9 an hour. Like it wasn't no bread. So I got the job at the bank or whatever. I was making decent money, you know what I'm saying? I like the hours. It was 4 days a week. I was like the top performer. I was getting bonuses, setting up accounts, marketing, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, the boss lady, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a raise. All right, cool. So the raise, whatever came, you know what I'm saying? The raise came, whatever. No, she never gave me the raise. She told me she'd give me the raise. I'm the type of person, if you tell me something, I expect you to do it. Don't feed me BS lies, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hit up, I was like, when I'm gonna get my raise? I said, you telling me I'm performing, you know, she getting her bonus because I opened them accounts and, you know what I'm saying, going out marketing, putting miles on my vehicle, you know what I'm saying, cold calling, but I was getting sales though. So I was meeting every month. I was getting the little bonuses, but it wasn't no raise.
Right.
So she was like, I'm gonna get your raise. Man, one day I came in, bro, my chick was like, she cut my hours after I had confronted her like for like the 3rd time. She like, you can just take off whatever. We don't really need you right now. All right, cool, bet.
Damn.
I'm the type of nigga, if you try to do me wrong, I'm gonna do you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire, you know what I'm saying? So I went in, man, I was like, you gonna give me a raise? And she was like, it's coming. That wasn't what I was trying to hear. So she told me that, bro, I left. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I left. You know what I'm saying? So I left there. Once I got my CDL, like I said, I started just making the bread, you know what I'm saying, saving my money. You know, I wasn't home. I missed a lot of things, man. I missed the birth of my 2nd child.
Damn, I know that was tough.
Yeah, it was tough because I told them boys, I was contracted. This was with my own truck though.
Yeah.
But when you contracted for somebody, it's like you don't want to screw that up because I was killing it, bro. Like I'm talking like. So you had your own truck, but you had a contract. Yeah. So I was pulling their trailer. You know what I'm saying? I was pulling their trailer. I was killing it, bro. Like I'm talking like you can easy clear 20K plus a month, easy doing that with your own truck, bro. Yeah, so I was able to save up at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Save up at the time, get out of debt, a little bit of debt I was in. You know, I was able to build my first house. You know what I'm saying? Then I started like after my second child, I was like, I gotta get off this road, man. Like,
Yeah.
my lady, she don't need some help with them kids. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
One might be mad.
Yeah,
Multiple, they tend to be a lot.
That's two is like, all right. So I ended up building a house too. So I built a house or whatever.
Hell yeah.
You know, we got the house or whatnot, and long story short, I got some local contracts here.
Yeah.
So because I had hazmat experience, I was like, let me start cold calling. So I started cold calling around to like this little spot in Lexington, started hauling like propane gas.
Yeah.
So, you know, they send you off, do your little training, come back. Same thing I was making running to Texas, 20K plus a month. You know,
You was
do
getting
the
at
same
home.
shit at home every day.
Hell yeah.
So I started, you know, and then, you know, it's kind of like once you in the field, you kind of know who to connect with. You meet a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I didn't meet a lot of shady people too, though, but we'll talk about that later. But
Naturally.
yeah. But so yeah, that's what happened, bro. I did it, ran it up like that. You know, it's good. I tell everybody, man, they hit me up. I try to tell them boys, even females that hit me up, I tell them how to get their CDL for free. But it's crazy. Yeah, for free. It's a ton of ways you can get your CDL for free, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. So for the viewers out there who trying to get their CDL, tell one easy way that you can get your CDL free.
All right. You can go to Google. I'm gonna just keep it simple. Go to Google, type in get paid CDL training, because there's some companies. I'm gonna name a few: Prime, Swift. It's another one I can't think of the name. They'll pay you while you go to get your CDL and train.
Right.
So it might not be a lot. It might be like $400-500 a week. But I mean, you know, they pay you something. They're gonna pay you a bus ticket. They're gonna pay, you know, I don't know if they do the planes or not, but they'll pay you a bus ticket. You're gonna be gone for like 2 months to start out.
Right.
But you're getting paid weekly, and then they're gonna put you with a trainer, you know what I'm saying? From A to Z, basically, they're gonna help you get your shit, but in return, you're gonna sign a contract with them.
Right.
So you're gonna work a little lesser, you know, you're gonna make a little less money, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, the average person would do if they already had a CDL, but I mean, it's still a stepping stone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For somebody who don't got 4,000 or 5,000 just to go out there. See, me at the time, I had saved my bread up, and I had digged into my 401k at the time, and I went and, you know what I'm saying, I used that money to go to CDL school when I turned 21. Actually, I went to CDL school when I was 20. I had just turned 21. I turned 21 March 9th, and I was already in CDL school like 2 weeks, because it was only 3 weeks. So 3 weeks really changed my life, bro. Like, it made me, you know. So after driving for a while, bro, I did that. I ended up, let me see. After driving for a while, I ended up getting my own company, 100%. So everything from scratch, like my own MC number, which is a motor carrier number, my own insurance. I started hiring drivers. So I started off with like 3 trucks.
Yeah.
Then I ended up, each time I was getting profit instead of going out here. Don't get me wrong, I was buying cars and stuff though. But instead of me just going out here, blowing my money and stuff like that, I ended up buying another truck every time I got paid. So you know it, I had like 6 trucks at the time.
Damn.
Yeah, it was good. But the problem you have, I'm just been business, period. The problem you have is a lot of people want to be where you gonna want to be at.
Right.
Where you're at. So what I mean by that is people try to count your pocket. So, and it's not, don't get me wrong, that's because it's gonna happen with anything, you know what I'm saying? But my biggest thing, what I learned in business, is pay somebody what you feel like you would want to be paid. So when I say that, I'm gonna use this for example. McDonald's. Bro, McDonald's, I don't know what they make, but I'm sure they make damn near $1 million a week. You know what I'm saying? In revenue.
Man,
in the sales.
Hell yeah.
I'm just making a point.
Fuck yeah.
Overall, you know what I'm saying? So they can afford to pay somebody $20, $30.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna kill them.
Right.
But the problem is they greedy.
Exactly.
And that's what a lot of people problem is, they greedy.
I remember when I first started being like supervisor and management positions on jobs I had in the past.
Yeah.
One of the things that a motherfucker told me, he was like, listen, the best thing I can tell you so far as advice is don't tell your workers to do something you wouldn't want to do.
Facts, bro. And that's how I think too. Like when it comes to trucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have, you know, multiple partners or whatever that have, you know, came to me, you know, we partnered up together and run the truck. But what I always tell them every time, I'd be like, look, when it comes to paying a driver, You want somebody to be loyal to them, treat them, you know what I'm saying, the same way you want to be treated.
Right.
With that's with everything. Pay, whatever it might be.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, instead of me sitting here paying somebody, let me use this for example. Yeah, I could get a driver right now. I can get somebody with no experience and pay them, you know, $600, $700 a week, $800 a week, you know, under the table, you know what I'm saying? And boom, they might run. They might be my best worker or whatever, but I could turn around, I could still pay them $1,500, $2,000 a week.
Right.
And it's not really gonna kill me. I ain't gotta have a greedy soul, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To sit here and overtake. That's just me. Cause I ain't that type of person. I ain't out to get nobody.
Right.
And I used to tell everybody who driving me, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you, you know, you ain't gotta work for me the rest of your life. You could get your own truck or whatever. I'm paying you good. You making, bro.
You basically try to set people up the way they can be with you.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, because I'm gonna make money regardless. You know what I'm saying? Trucking ain't the only thing I got my hands in. You know, I got my hands in other things too. I flip cars. You know what I'm saying? It's some other things too. You know, but what I'm getting at is, you know what I'm saying, pay somebody what you feel like they deserve. So, Walmart, for example, you know, or even any store. You know, people, they say, oh, well, you know, I have to deal with a lot of people stealing a theft, bro. People won't steal if you pay them what they worth, bro.
Exactly.
You just pay them what they worth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
motherfucker ain't gonna steal from you if they
extra $5 an hour ain't gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
An extra $200 a week, $300 a week ain't gonna kill me.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's still profit. I'm still profitable. Now, the problem coming in when I ain't profitable. So you want everything I'm making and not. Now, I had recently tried to give somebody a job, you know what I'm saying? Now, it wasn't paying me a whole lot, but I calculated after my insurance, paying the fuel, just being direct, bro. I was only gonna pocket like $300 a load, or maybe $200 a load. They could do 2 a day, but I was paying them a quarter of what I was getting on the load.
Oh damn!
So I'm gonna just use for example, it was paying $600.
Yeah,
I calculated 200 in fuel, 200 to me, and 200 to them. They could do 2 or 3 a day, bro. He was gonna be making anywhere from $400 to $600 a day. You do the math, that's $3 bands. Tell me when you can go driving local, be home every day, making damn near anywhere from 4 to, you know what I'm saying? No, my bad. I'm tripping. Making anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 a week. Tell me. I don't know nowhere.
Bro, I gotta travel out of state.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 6 days a week.
And work 60 hours, right?
Exactly. To make that shit.
He ain't got nothing. And then I even told him now, like, you know what I'm saying, if the truck go down, you know, I just shoot you a little something. That's just the type of dude I am. I try to be fair, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I want to be, you know, I want to be treated the same way. Man, you know, this man said, nah. Ain't enough. So I left it alone, bro. I left it alone. He ain't the candidate for me. That's just it. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what he got going on. He might have more bills than, you know what I'm saying? He might got a lot of shit going on. I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and play like, oh, I got all this money. I'm rich and nothing like that.
Nah, me either. I'm definitely not gonna say that.
I'm making good money.
Exactly.
And since I started making good money, I realized that a lot of people try to live beyond their means.
Facts, bro.
And also they indulge in a lot of bullshit that eat up their money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I realized I used to do this shit.
Facts, bro.
Because now I be like, damn. Yep. All this shit I used to be worried about trying to spend money on, I don't even give a fuck about no more. That shit is frivolous.
Exactly,
you know
bro.
I mean?
Hell no.
People love spending money on frivolous shit, and then they get brainwashed about it on social media.
Bro.
Like, oh,
yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of people, bro.
You know,
they look at social media.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. Yeah, that's another thing, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people follow, you know what I'm saying, everybody doing the latest and greatest, whatever they doing, they try to do the same thing, bro. Just be yourself, bro. I was always myself, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could say that, you know, that know me. You know, I was always my own dude. I might have, you know what I'm saying? You probably remember, I might wear some weird ass color sneakers or whatever it might be. That was just me, you know what I'm saying, at the time, you know. I mean, you know, that's just me. I always want to be different. I remember I ain't gonna lie, they was knockoff. I wore some damn light up Air Force Ones, boy. Motherfuckers used to laugh at me, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They were tough to me. I ain't give a fuck. Hey,
got to, man, because a lot of people get this whole facade.
I look at the same people. I ain't talking down on nobody, but I just look at the same people that, you know what I'm saying, used to talk shit, you know what I'm saying, try to play, you know what I'm saying, joke around and shit like that. They ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, that's beside the point though. You know, I mean, you know, you live, you learn, you forget. We was kids, so I don't judge nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? I done had grown men to tell me, you know, you doing your thing. I salute you. You know, I apologize about the past. You know, we move on. You know what I'm saying? That's what
that's respect, bro. That's grown man shit.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, you see a lot of people nowadays. They'll look at social media and be like, oh dang man, they riding a Rari. Oh, this dude got this big ass chain on.
Yeah.
Or they in this big ass house, and they don't realize that a lot of that shit be fake.
That's true too.
A lot of that shit be fake as hell.
Facts, bro. Yeah,
like I done seen like
you
know, I done seen fucking influencers like get an Airbnb and post
influencers do that. Yeah. But that's how they make their money. That's their marketing.
Right.
You know
but people take that as their real life.
Yeah. But the reality is, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow that, bro.
No,
like, don't get in the mix of
the
that.
people with real money, you probably not even gonna see on the internet like that. If you do see them on the internet, they not doing what these other motherfuckers you see doing.
Facts, bro. Like, nah.
Let me ask you this, like, cause you know, you do good for yourself.
Yeah, most definitely.
And everybody knows when you enter a different tax bracket, you run a different group of people.
Right, exactly.
So have you encountered any like wealthy people, you know what I'm saying, or celebrities, anything like that?
Yeah, a couple on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what's your opinion on them and how they move and how they look? Would you say this move?
I'm gonna say
different?
this. A lot of the celebs, they real respectful and humble. You might look at something like I hear people, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh yeah, you know, Buddy probably an asshole. This I said, bro, he really not, bro. Like Buddy probably one of the humblest motherfuckers that I ever met in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he about his business, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on Black Zach. He nigga about his business, you know what I'm saying? I be at the casino sometime. I be meeting, you know, little celebs. Like recently, I ran into what's the dude name from P.D. Pablo? That man been in there.
What?
That man been in there hollering, bro. Like I'm talking, he been with it, you know what I'm saying?
I just watched a video about P.D. Pablo.
Yeah. And then my jeweler at the time, well, we still cool, you know what I'm saying? Dave the jeweler, I don't know if you heard of him.
Yep.
Yeah, he put these VVS's in, you know what I'm saying? So they permanent, they don't come out, you know.
Yeah, them bitches hitting.
Yeah, they permanent, they real. But I'm you know, so, you know, Dave, that's my dog though. Yeah, we talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? So
that's actually one of the Jews I spoke with on my mentorship with
Okay, yeah. He a good dude, man. He definitely a good dude. He actually hit me up on some business too. We supposed to be talking you know, about, so that's something we can, once we get out of camera too, we can talk about that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
but yeah.
The facade that people see, how much of it would you say, since you met some of these people, is real fake versus, because I know myself with dealing with the people I've dealt with, the people I've met, they show me some stuff about a lot of, mainly rappers.
Yeah.
Mainly rappers. A lot of them be faking it. Let's just say that.
I can't speak on them. I don't know much.
You ain't really met no rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I have, but I can't speak on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What they really doing on their life, because I don't know. I ain't in their life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't talk on what they got going on some more, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because man, what I see is this.
What I can say is like the influencers though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the influencers like TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They get on TikTok. You know, they renting them Lambos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they out there and you know what I'm saying? They renting, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. Next time I got them go to Vegas or something, I'm gonna rent me something exclusive too. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, why not?
I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Man. I could get one, but the reality is, man, once I done paid $100,000 for a vehicle.
It's a waste.
Multiple vehicles. It is, bro. My Corvette I had, that brand new Vet I ordered it.
Yeah.
It was straight. That shit, man, once you have that shit, bro, that shit don't excite you no more, bro.
It don't.
No, that's really the biggest thing. Once you done experience life, once you done goddamn get out here, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it is exciting to drive.
Right.
But the reality is I don't gotta have that, bro. Like,
it don't value. It don't value.
Yeah, nah, give me goddamn the big house on multiple acres. I'm actually in the process now of getting another house built and shit like that next year, you know what I'm saying? On some, you know, it's more private and, you know, on some acres out, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah, gotta have your privacy.
Yeah. So, you know, that's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, man, it just don't excite me. I can't speak for everybody else,
right?
Because you know, different things excite.
I say it like this, bro. I feel like it's gonna excite you. Anything you haven't had is gonna excite you.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But a lot of this shit, a lot of this materialistic shit, once you get it, you're gonna be like, ain't shit.
It ain't shit.
Like I tell everybody all the time, bro, like fuck this jewelry, fuck all the design all way. It don't mean shit.
Nah, I done had a nigga tell me, he like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He said, my chain ain't real. He said, but you know what? He said, if a nigga, I'm in the club somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Dance is a group of niggas and they just want to snatch my chain. Like they can have that shit. I ain't about to lose my life on a fucking chain, nigga. Exactly. I mean, I get it. Some niggas do stand on business about it. Don't get me wrong. And I respect them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
that's your shit.
That's they shit. you know, and they work for the shit.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely get it, but me personally, I ain't spending no 100K on no chain. That's just
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I did spend the money on the teeth, but nigga gotta knock my teeth out to goddamn get these shits out.
Right. Nah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I mean, me putting my hands in the jury game, I tell people all the time.
Yeah.
Your favorite rapper probably not rocking no natural diamond.
Yeah, I mean that's probably
That's just being real,
not, bro. Yeah,
that's just being real.
Probably not. Ain't no
and my only problem with it is they go out here faking like they got these natural VVS's. They done paid 100K, 50K for a chain, and got regular folks out here trying to break their neck to get the shit they got when they really wearing like lab grown diamonds and moisturizer.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't fuck with that because I tell everybody, bro, like this watch right here. Everybody see this watch AP and like lose their shit. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, it's a motherfucking moissanite watch, bro.
Yeah, now I ain't gonna lie, this Rolex, I done had some work done to it. Yeah, it's real. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I had a dude.
Oh no, I can tell that.
Yeah, I had a nigga. He sold me the shit. Yeah. I was at the beach. We was in damn Miami. I was at the beach. This was like a couple years ago. We was in Miami. The dude, he was like, man, I need some money. We was at the casino as a matter of fact, the Hard Rock. Yeah. He lost some money, lost a bet. He was like, bro, I need some money. I think I slid that nigga like, I had already won like 45,000 cash, bro. Yeah. I think I slid that nigga like $4,000, bro, for the Rolex. Like, damn, what? Just taking a chance, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't want to give him that, but he looking at the dude, I could be like, this. And I don't mean nothing looking at the man, but I could be like, this man, it probably is real, bro. Just looking at this man, like, you know, he was a basic dude. He had a nice watch on. He didn't have no other jewelry on.
I say it like this.
Yeah.
4,000 for a Rolex, he gave you a fucking deal. Yeah, he gave for a real deal Rolex, he gave you a stupid deal. And, you know, because that bitch is nice,
bro. Like, but yeah, so I bought this. Stupid shit though, but I never pay $4,000 for another watch. I never do that shit.
Hell no.
Buy the most. I ain't gonna lie. I am gonna probably get some more teeth. Not right now, but I actually was gonna go all top. But the problem was I had to get my teeth shaved down because I couldn't eat. And I was like, bro, hey, is it really that serious, bro?
No. Honestly, like
I done had these in for about 4 years now.
Like I honestly tell people, I recommend people getting pullouts.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get these removed soon.
Yeah,
like, you know, the older I get, bro. Yeah, the older I get, you know, it's like, I mean, I get X-rays done, get my teeth done.
You get them clean and shit?
Yeah, get my teeth clean.
Most people don't get their shit clean.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
I can't lie. I done seen some guys have permanents and then they get them pulled out. Like,
that shit nasty. Yeah, bro. Nah, I can't do that. Nah. So I get my teeth done, X-ray, all that. My gums clean, deep cleaning, you know, all that. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
so we're gonna get off the topic of all the bullshit people following out there, getting fake and all that. Yep. So let's get into some of these little side hustle got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what else you got going on besides drive the truck? Not everything, but what you can.
I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of I partner up with a lot of people, meeting people, you know what I'm saying? Once you start, you know what I'm saying, I guess showing a little motion, you know, you attract people with motion.
You definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? People, you know, they respect you, especially they see you ain't out here like, you know what I'm saying, being an asshole, being a liar, you know what I'm saying, being real humble, you know what I'm saying, respect. That shit get you real far, bro. Like,
it do.
Life, yeah. And then I'm the type of dude, you know, somebody come to me and they say, hey man, you can put me on. I ain't gonna be no asshole and say, hell no, I'm gonna give them a chance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind giving somebody a chance, you know what I'm saying? If they trying to better, they said they coming to me, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot for a man to come to another man and say, you know, hey,
I need help. Nah, for sure.
It take a lot. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So if another grown man, I ain't about to sit here and call my homeboy and be like, hey man, guess who came to me? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Like, I want to see everybody eat. There's enough money out here, enough food out here for everybody to eat, bro.
Exactly. It's too much money out here.
Too much, bro. Too much money out here. Like you can get it. You ain't gotta drive trucks, bro. You go get a cargo van right now. Like I got connects right now. You can go get a cargo van, bro. Make $2,000 a week, bro, and be home every day. You know what I'm saying? Easy. I put you on.
Hey, listen,
like for real.
Listen, nah. Yeah. Cause that's what I'm looking for. To be home now,
bro. You can be home every day. Make that, bro, easy. It's a contract holler for like BMW. Just going back and forth to Greenville, bro. Cargo van. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
easy,
just
bro. Like I know
help build a goddamn BMW.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Box truck, same thing, man. You know, you ain't gotta be out here killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't knock nobody if they sell a little dope or whatever, but I mean, bro, it's ways out here, you know what I'm saying? You can get the same money legally, ain't gotta worry about watching over your back in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
That's why
I mean, that's
the main point of this podcast, and that's one of the reasons I brought you on here, because if y'all missed anything this man said, this man dropped hella gems just now, bro. Take those risks, and it will reward you. And the fact that, you know, I bring people on here that I feel like can teach something.
Yeah.
They don't got nothing illegal going on.
Right.
Because, you know, being in the streets, degrading yourself, selling your body, shit like that,
that ain't it.
It's not worth it.
It's definitely not it.
You know what I'm saying?
And I will say it is a little harder for women. You know what I'm saying? I do get that. It is a little harder for women to make a hustle. You know, I don't know nobody for what they do or nothing like that, but no means. But I mean, it's things women can do out here too to make some money.
Right.
Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you gotta just step out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Man, I say it like this. I do construction.
Yeah.
Steel-toe boots, muddy, getting dirty every day.
Yeah.
I see women out there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So I don't be feeling bad too much for a woman. Now, if she got health issues or whatever,
that's different.
I get it.
That's different.
But I get it, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes a need can come by and make your life a little easier, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm gonna say this too. Me personally, like, I mean, I got a good woman, but what I'm saying is, if I was single, I would not be with a woman that can't give me nothing. Like, sex is everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to bring something to the table. I get it, you sitting there pretty or whatever.
Hey, you need to be more than that. A little more than that. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to...
Cat everywhere, so, you know, that don't really move me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to bring a little more to the table. I got to see you hustling, you know, on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be rich. Nobody said nothing about being rich. I just say you got to have a little motion going. You know, you got to be doing something with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's one thing I can say about my lady. Like, no matter, like, how much money I ever made or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She always worked. She always got her ass up.
So she doesn't help you with the bit. She works for herself.
Yeah, she's self-employed.
She has something outside of what.
Yeah. She got something outside of what I got going.
Oh damn, hell yeah, y'all like fucking like power couples.
Yeah. She do hair and, you know, she got her own little line and everything. So she doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
that's what's up.
Yeah, it helps when you got a partner that is willing to, you know what I'm saying, bring to the table.
Right.
You know, I get it. You know, it's nothing wrong with, you know, taking care of home, whatever, you know, it might be. But at the same time, you know, two is better than one. No, I don't care how much you make. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't expect you to get out here and kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I sit home and play the game or whatever it might be.
No.
And then you know what I'm saying? But
we ain't doing that.
But a lot of things, though, what I've seen, though, because I got some homeboys that got some motion going, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll run into the females that try to give them a run for their money, for example, right?
Yeah.
But they'll go fuck with a fuck nigga that ain't got shit going and get this nigga everything. Yeah, and I don't understand
that.
I see like 3 daughters, boy. I be
day.
damn if they bring a nigga home that ain't doing shit with themselves, bro. Like, what?
My little girl in the other room right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Don't bring no sorry.
Her last name Trap. She ain't about to hear
no, bro.
Because the first thing I'm gonna say is, look at your goddamn daddy.
Exactly.
Was I not a good enough example?
Exactly, bro. Like, nah. So, you know, but yeah, I can't speak for every nigga, but look.
Right.
You know, looks don't move me. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, and I ain't know that my dad said, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general, you know what I'm saying? So it just gotta be,
I say like
once you get older, you start to realize that, you know, this is more what I want. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm 31 now. 4 years ago, I wasn't thinking the same, bro. 3 years ago, I wasn't thinking the same. Just 2 years ago, man, I was turning up every night. And I remember I went to Onyx, bro. No lie, bro. You can ask the niggas that was with me. I blew $8 grand in Onyx, bro. $8,000 in Onyx, bro.
God
we bought a section. We're making it rain in there. The strippers were putting all they snap. They're like, oh, these niggas making it rain in here, man. Like, it was cool. It was a cool experience, you know what I'm saying?
It worked. I did the same shit like that,
I get out of that, nothing. I mean, it felt good for the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
$8 grand, bro, I could have just $2 grand, 1,500, 1,000, you know, but I mean, you live, you learn.
Man, I spent almost 1,000 in the strip club just because I wanted to feel good about myself. And goddamn, it felt good when I was doing that shit.
When you left, like, damn.
Man, I felt dumb as hell the next morning.
Yeah.
I looked at my account, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you what else I done did. Some stupid ass shit, man. I went to the casino, I opened a line of credit, bro. I had a 22,000 line of credit.
Yeah.
I went to the casino, bro. Cause I was making truck, man. I wasn't tripping about it. I had all my trucks going, I'm making, you know, I'm making that a week. Man, I went in that casino, bro. I had I took some money with me. I took like 10 grand with me or 5 grand with me, whatever. Went to the casino, lost that shit. I pulled my whole 20 grand, bro.
Damn.
Lost all that shit. Woo. And then it's like writing a bad check. So if you don't pay that shit back, your ass going to jail.
Right.
Fraud.
Hell yeah. 20 grand. Hell yeah.
They pull from your account that next week. So I had to make sure that bread was in there because I was like, damn, I'm about to snatch my money. I ain't trying to take. Man, that shit hit my account. I was like, damn, I won't do this shit no more. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a lesson to learn. Like, all right, like, yeah, you know. So
see, I tell everybody the best teacher is not the person sitting next to you, it's yourself. You're gonna go and get that experience and see it for yourself.
Just like a baby's trying to walk. It's like, you know,
you gotta do it for yourself.
They're gonna walk, they're gonna fall. Eventually they're gonna get it. So you know, that's what I learned in life too. You know, you pretty much gonna.
And for everybody that's watching this, y'all think he bullshitting about these casino stories. He ain't. Cause I ran into him in the casino. He was just like, man, I just lost $11,000 on the table. I looked at him crazy.
Yeah, boy. I like, God.
I said, boy, you lost what? Yeah, I said, I know you about to go home, goddamn.
Shit. Yeah, man. But I done won some bread in the casino though. Like I said, I went to Miami. I done hit him for like 45. I done went to Atlantic City. I done hit them for 60. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking.
So yeah, they don't because I know in a lot of casinos, after you win a certain amount, they ban your ass.
They ain't ban me. They ain't ban me. Nah, I'm gonna tell you though.
Well, you probably got looking at 100,000.
Yeah, I ain't never hit no 100K or nothing. Like, they do be looking at me though. Like I got this little method. So if you ever, you know what I'm saying, get in the casino or whatever, man, I be telling people come bet with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no sports better or nothing, but come bet with me. Like, you know, we can all go to the casino. We can really rob the casino. Yeah. That's what I be telling them boys. Like, hey, just come out there with me. You'll win. The problem is if you gonna walk away, man, I be messing them boys up so bad out there at that table, bro. Like, I'm talking, boy. That's what I like to do. I like to gamble. Yeah. That's a bad habit though, but that's what I like to do. Yeah, that's a bad habit.
It can be good,
but I done chilled out a lot though. You know, I really been focused lately, been trying to get back to my bag. You know, I found myself kind of not doing what I should have been doing, you know, a little bit. I ain't perfect by no means, you know. I ain't.
Nah, ain't nobody be perfect.
But, you know,
as long as you ain't out here on that hustle cartel shit, out here shooting dice around,
I ain't doing random spots and shit. Hell no.
I be watching them videos like, what the fuck?
Everybody I fuck with or hang with, man, they gotta have something to lose, bro. Like, like, you lose your shit when you fucking with somebody that got nothing to lose, bro.
For sure.
It ain't nothing wrong with outgrowing people. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done had people, hey, pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't pulling up on you. I would, but nah, nigga.
For what?
You got shit to lose? Like, nah, nigga, because I'm going to pull my scrap. He going to pull his scrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. And then another thing, I don't never take no money with me. Fuck that. I don't never keep my
I don't even carry cash,
Hell no, I don't carry no cash.
I got cash on me right now because somebody bought a watch from me yesterday, but that's the only reason I got cash.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was mad he pulled that out. Like, damn.
But I be seeing niggas, like, be flexing, you know what I'm saying? All that money, bro. Yeah, I gotta chill, bro. Like, that shit, for real. It ain't the niggas our age for the most part to worry about. It's the young niggas. Cause they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying?
They hungry.
Yeah, they hungry. They don't know no better. They might have came from a single parent home where, you know what I'm saying, the mama trying hardest, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that they a bad individual more so, but they just don't got that guidance, you know, from a father figure. This is my opinion. So it's like, they want the newest Jordans. They might go to school, get picked on or whatever from the other little boys that do got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So they want it. And the only way they get that, if you 12, 13 years old, 14 years old, the only way to get it is taking it. Their mama can't get it. So, and 9 times out of 10, mama can't do nothing with them. So, the daddy might not be there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you know, it's the young boy that'll kick your dough in quick.
Right.
Or you hear rappers all the time say, you know, I let my young nigga do this or whatever.
Right.
You give a young nigga $1,000, that's a lot of money.
Man, they gonna crash out for it.
Yeah, young J, a lot of them
never even seen $1,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You give him $1,000, or he gonna do that, not realizing this man gonna get life. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, you know, it probably ain't him doing it. It's probably the next man telling him, hiring somebody to get him to do it so he don't get caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I do know that much about, you know.
Nah, bro, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, bro.
You know, but so I'm very open-minded now. You know, I look at life a little different now. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, I don't think, like I said, the reality of it is if people can live comfortable, make decent money, it wouldn't be all this shit going on, bro. Like killing, shooting, robbing, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be all to me, it wouldn't be all that going on.
No, I 100% agree.
Even like, you know, what they doing it for? They making enough money to pay all their bills and live comfortable going on their vacation.
Right, because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Since I started, you know, doing better in life, you know, I like to wear my jewelry everywhere I go.
Right, exactly.
I paid for it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Exactly.
But nowadays, I notice it about myself subconsciously. I don't feel comfortable going in certain places.
Certain places.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know for a fact these people ain't got no money over here.
Exactly.
They might see me as a lick.
Yeah,
they might see me as a come up.
I'm gonna tell you, for example, we went to the DR, bro, and was it the DR? Yeah, it was the DR, and they was like, hey, I had like when I go places like that, I try to make sure I get like first class. So like, I want a private limo or whatever it might be. When I got there, the dude came and got us at the airport. He was like, take your jewelry off or something until we get to the place or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck, taking my jewelry off for, man. But when I ain't never been there at all. When I finally went out there, it looked like a third world country, bro. It ain't like what you see on TV.
I know for a fact. Yeah. With my line of work, I work with a lot of different ethnicities of people.
Yeah.
And I work with two brothers that are from Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
They told me themselves, because one of them invited me to come with him.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, listen, man, when you come, don't bring your jewelry.
Yeah, they say that. Don't bring that shit.
Don't bring that shit. He was like, they bring that shit, they gonna kidnap you.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what? He was like, no, I'm dead.
Try to rob you or something.
Yeah, he was like, I'm dead ass serious. They will kill you over there about that shit.
Right, exactly.
I was like, fuck, all right, shit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, they don't be, and a lot of people, I used to take it like, man, niggas hating, nah, but they tell you the truth.
That's serious.
They know some shit that you don't know. Yeah, so
they from there.
Yeah, exactly. So you just gotta take in sometimes what people say, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that too, to be a listener ear sometimes. You gotta be so hard up where, you can't. There's always room for learning. Is what I'm getting at. Yeah. So.
Man,
yeah.
Did you fucking pre-write this shit before you come
bro,
over here?
This shit just off the top of the dome.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
100 with you, bro. Like,
I don't script nothing, right? I don't script shit. Nothing. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I have to tell you.
Yeah.
You might be one of the. Besides Matty Joe, who I just interviewed, you might be one of the best guests I've had on.
So?
I barely had to ask you any questions, and you've literally been saying everything.
That's just how I am, man. I feel like that's a little blessing too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I'm kind of decent at business.
Yeah,
because I get the words off top. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know what I'm saying, sugarcoat more so.
And this motherfucker sitting here worried about messing up on camera and shit.
Yeah, I was worried about that shit.
He full of shit.
I was like, yeah, man. Yeah. I was like, damn. But yeah, man. So that's really it about trucking, man. I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, go for your goals. Life's short, man. We can be here, we can be gone tomorrow. If you got something you want to do, take that leap of faith, man. Don't get too comfortable if you're in a position. Now, don't be suicide either. When I say suicide, don't kill yourself trying to get there either. Make it make sense.
Right.
Even if it take you 2, 3, 4 years or whatever, make it make sense. If you're working for somebody at 9 to 5, you want to start your own business. Let's say you're making $1,000, you know what I'm saying, a week. Put $100 up. You ain't gonna miss it. Put 10% up. That's what I learned to do. With my trucking business, I put 10% up. Whatever I make, I just don't see it. And I don't touch it. And then that way, when a rainy day come, I can go to it and be like, all right, cool. When you get all your bread, you count it all, then it's like, but if you set yourself up and be like, all right, this where I'm at, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing that you said that if y'all think he bullshitting, first of all, I know this man done touched $1 million, goddamn. One of the only people besides my grandfather I've known to touch it, so you better be listening to him while he talking. But one thing that's interesting, I noticed you said percentage. You ain't never said a dollar amount.
Right.
Percentages.
Percentages, bro.
I was always told people with real money work out of percentages.
Facts. They do. They sit there, they put a little bit away, and then they'll touch it. I had an old white dude tell me that. He was like, man, just put up for a rainy day. Just always put up for a rainy day. Yeah. And he used to come in one way and go out the other one, but nah, I realized that my truck had went down originally. You gotta excuse me. I don't know that they keep calling.
No, you good, bro.
Basically, when my truck had went down one time, I had the bread to do it. I was making good money, but I was also blowing my money on cars, trips, you know what I'm saying, clothes, stuff at the moment.
Right.
And I think, my truck ain't never gonna go down. That shit went down. And now, you know what I had to do? I had to turn around. I think I used my credit card at the time and got it fixed, but had I just put 10% away, all that money I was making,
wouldn't even been a thought.
Wouldn't have been a thought. No. The same thing with my house. I put that 10% away. When it was time for me to close on my house, I had to put almost 30 racks down. I just put that shit away. Put that shit on there, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Just saving, man. That's it. It's a little bit. I done got so bad where I had to, at the time, had to get a piggy bank, like a metal piggy bank on Amazon.
Yeah.
That you gotta break with a hammer
Yeah,
just to get in that motherfucker. So I just was a slide like 200 in there or whatever at the time, you know, until I started, you know, putting my shit in the bank. But yeah, I just do shit like that too.
Man, y'all heard that, right? This man says the fucking piggy bank method works.
Yeah, they got like a fireproof piggy bank, you know what I'm saying? You can slide on that. I mean, I don't keep no cash no more, but you know, I just throw it in the bank. I put it in the bank now. Put it in a CD account, you know what I'm saying? Put in a little CD, get a little percentage off it. It ain't much, but that extra couple $100 that you get off a little CD, that shit add up, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you ain't touching it. Then they can
You don't fuck with trust funds and shit?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do like the little crypto. I'm gonna tell you, bro, I bought some crypto and I cannot find a wallet login. I've been trying so hard, bro. Man. It's a passphrase. Yeah. Bro, I got some Bitcoin in one of them things, bro.
Well, you gotta find that shit, boy.
But I've been looking for it. I can't find it. It's a phrase, bro. I've been trying to reset it. We cannot find it for nothing, bro.
You ain't got an email attached to it?
I've been trying, bro. I've been trying. I've been trying for months. It ain't a whole lot. It's probably like, I don't know. I want to say like $40 worth. But still, though, $40 worth of Bitcoin now is worth something. I just can't find it. So I'm like, dang. But every now and then I get on my phone trying to play my spam email, but I can't find it.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I ain't been taking it serious back then.
Right.
So now when somebody tell me something, I'm taking it serious now.
Hell yeah. That's too, boy. Because, I mean, shit. Yeah. You see how it is, man. Motherfuckers getting rich off fake money, basically.
Facts, bro. Facts, yeah. And like I said, man, it's multiple ways to make hustles, man. I mean, y'all, you know, when I was growing up, I mean, I'm still growing up. I'm 31, though. When I was growing up as a kid, I made my first $3,000 on eBay. I'm going to tell you what I was doing. eBay.
All right, you got to break that down for me. 3,000 off eBay. How did you do that?
Man, back then, this was back in school. I was getting 5 pair of sneakers from China. Yeah. Getting 5 pairs of sneakers for like $150. I turn around and put them shits on eBay. Like the new Jordan that come out, they were drop shipping them shits to whoever I was selling them to. No lie. I was putting them on eBay for like $120, $130. You know what I'm saying? Well, they was selling like hotcakes, boy. I made so much bread, bro. Cause my mama, she had the bread to get me new clothes and shit. I was like, man, I wouldn't know enough to work a job. I was like, I'm about to do something. I figured that shit out. I bought my Xbox 360. I had $3,000 cash. Man, I was making money, bro. I was making money. That's how I bought my first car. I started making, with that money I was hustling in. And then it started dying because I wasn't doing this right shit. I didn't pay my eBay fees. But hell yeah. So, yeah, that's how I made my first little bit of money.
Yeah. Hey, for the youngins out there watching, you know, I mean, I check my analytics. I don't have too many youngins out there watching me. For the ones that's watching, if y'all aren't old enough to get a job or you just having trouble finding a job because you're young, that right there, go for it, man. Because, I mean, right now, bro.
It ain't got to be sneakers. Man, you could drop ship anything, man. Drones. Right. Drones, just put them on the... Anything that you can make as a profit is a hustle. There's money that you didn't have. So even if I'm going to tell you just a simple hustle right now. I don't have the time to do it, but I'm going to tell y'all what y'all could do, you know what I'm saying, for the younger crowd. They can get on eBay. They can get on, let me see, Spotify, for example. You heard of people having a Spotify store?
Yeah.
All they do is turn around and get the stuff from sellers like China. They go on Alibaba or whatever it might be.
Alibaba, yeah.
Get like a drone for like $10 and put it on their website for like $30. You're making a $20 profit per sale. You can even do that with Amazon, bro, to be honest with you.
You can do that with Amazon.
You can make a killing, bro, doing that shit, bro.
Exactly. Just think, if y'all making a $20 profit off one item, you sell 100 items a day.
Exactly. Or a week,
or a week.
That's money, bro.
Because $10, I mean, 10 items a day, that's $200 right there.
Exactly, bro. Like, it's ways to hustle, trust me. It's ways to get a dollar.
Sure.
Yeah, it's definitely ways to get a dollar.
Well, man, I'm going to say it like that, man. You done dropped hella gems in this interview today. This right here might be the most money go-getter interview I done had yet. Like, if somebody don't be able to go make some money after watching this, you doing something wrong, goddamn.
I'm telling you,
man. Shit, he got me over here thinking like...
I mean, I done sold sneakers off my feet, bro, like, in school, bro, to niggas. I was like, hey, I done came home bare feet. Not bare feet, but with some damn slides or something I found out of damn... weightlifting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I tell motherfuckers all the time, shit, you can buy this watch off my wrist right now. Don't think you can buy my chains.
Right. Or these teeth, they ain't coming out, but I sell them, I sell them, go metal down,
For sure.
Well,
man, we go ahead and close this out, man. Boy, I appreciate you dropping all them gems, man, because that was very informational for somebody out there that's trying to come up.
Most definitely.
Man, this is the video you need to watch. If you're trying to make some money, start from the beginning, 0, and watch all the way to the end. Because, you know, this been a Jump Around podcast. We didn't jump from this pocket to that pot to that pot. So, hey, We hope y'all stay a lot. We appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
He ain't got no cash. I show you what these racks will do. Got a two-tone, green and blue. Hop out with the